Run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em. Yeah, just run 'em. I'm on the mezzanine. I go so hard just to fuck up my enemies. Don't need revenge when success is the remedy. Ain't for the top, I'ma do 'em like Kennedy. Mixing champagne with their Hennessy. They falling off, all these niggas is winning leagues. Life gave me limits, I came out with simply. Look, I don't associate, no, we can't congregate. Focus like number 8, my shit is infinite. Move out the trauma, my therapist healing it, Know that you feeling it, I'm just too weird with this, Came with the bass and I'm slapping you niggas, I feel like I'm willing this, Look, stuck in the fuck shit, kill them all at the top of my bucket list. None of you hoes on my fucking list. I go so hard when I come like this, Look, yeah, I go hard and I run up the numbers. Grinding the winter to fuck up the summer. Telling you niggas beware that I'm coming. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on the neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on the neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Tell them that I'm coming like who I've been coming. Numbers I've been running, I've been up to something. Never run from nothing, gotta keep it jumping. Make sure these niggas is bumping my shit. I go too hard on the bitch. Used to be late on the rent. Used to make dollars and cents. Now all the figures are 6, bitch. Yeah, tell them other rap niggas better keep quiet. When they got a piece, guess a nigga get violent. Always got mine, cause a nigga come try it. Look, stepping away from the bottom feeders. It just me on my album, don't need a feature. Couldn't walk in my shoes, not a kilometer, not a centimeter, bitch. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on the neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Coming from the bottom, now stepping on the neck. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck.
Look, baby, I'm way too high to be worried about what a nigga say about me. I'm way too fly to be coming down, dishing out game for the free. I'm way too fly not to go and run the numbers up and hit them with a fee. You way too dry to be hating on the dripping nigga who they wanna be. I'm running up my partners, I'm too activated now. They know that I'm popping, I ain't had to say it now. I've been out here living, let them actors play around. She gon' let me rub it, flip it, smack it, lay it down. Big racks on the line, fuck beefing with a bum. Yapping on the gram, he ain't eating on the crumb. Fucking with a stepper, baby, you know how to play it. I don't speak a lot, but I just mean it when I say it. You are not a threat, I got the game face on. Even though you greet me with your stank face on. Nigga, quit the capping with your gangbang song. You ain't never hit the block and take place on. Moving with the mission, had to cancel out the clutter. Quarantine clean, two-stepping in the gutter. Throw them foes up for the number 1 stunner. Hit the low side, had to tap in with the brothers. I'm way too high to be worried about what a nigga say about me. I'm way too fly to be coming down, dishing out game for the free. I'm way too fly not to go and run the numbers up and hit them with a fee. You way too Too dry to be hating on the dripping nigga who they wanna be. I'm ran up my niggas, I be Diddy popping now. Here for the week, I got the city popping now. We done heard it all, tell them they ain't saying nothing. You can't put the money down, we ain't even coming. Phone line jumping, going gold from the couch. Got a toe touching, put a fold in your spouse. I ain't stressing nothing, ho, you know what I'm about. Nappy headed nigga with the gold in the mouth. Headed to the crib, made a stop for the goose. Beat it from the bike, tryna knock something loose. Hit it from the side, rap game, right hook. Niggas talk bigger than they real life look. Player of the year, ho, I'm really in the field. With the gang, talking about the dividend, yeah. So they wanna work, getting smacked with the fees. Sliding through the side with the max in the G's. I'm way too high to be worried about what a nigga say about me. I'm way too fly to be coming down, dishing out game for the free. I'm way too fine not to go and run the numbers up and hit them with a fee. You way too dry to be hating on the dripping nigga who they wanna be. I'm way too.
Oh, what's going on? How y'all doing? I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? I miss y'all. It's your boy Big Dog Ball, come straight out of Memphis 10. And I would like to welcome y'all back to the show. I'd like to welcome y'all back. So before I go into today's show, I would like to tell y'all, I apologize. I apologize for not being as consistent as some of my audience would like for me to be. I apologize. But y'all have to understand, I have a life. And I know a lot of y'all have lives. I know a lot of y'all have kids and spouses and jobs and all types of things, family. I understand it. I have a life. And I can't do YouTube every day to entertain people for 4, 5, 8, 10 hours a day. It's like I have a life. You know what I'm saying? I always told y'all that, and I will always stick by that. You know what I'm saying? My son is not gonna let me do YouTube all day every day. My wife, she's not gonna let me do YouTube all day every day. You know what I'm saying? I myself, I'm not gonna do YouTube all day every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now I do shorts here and there. I do pre-records here and there. I might do a vertical every now and then, but between my son's last year of high school, between college football and the NFL starting up, between me spending time with my wife, you know what I'm saying, family members and stuff like that, I have to take care of self. I have to take care of self. And another thing is the topic of conversation. What I know a lot about relationships, about women and all that, I realize it's a dead conversation. And the reason it's a dead conversation is because how much information can men gather about women and still not do nothing? Still play in fear of women, of being played, or being hurt, and all that right there. It's like I can't conversate with men, males. I can't conversate with them. I can't hold these conversations with them about women and the things women do and the games women play and all that right there, and dish out information from my anecdotal experiences, my marriage, me dealing with young women, dealing with older women, just me dealing with women since the age of 12, me being raised damn near by nothing but women. I like how much information can I give out? You know what I'm saying? How much information can I give out? What going on? What going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? So yeah, how much information can I give out day in, day out about the same topics every day and y'all not doing nothing with it? It's like you still playing this game of being scared to put your life on the line, putting your heart on the line, dealing with women. But I look at you you gamble all day, you place bets on football games and basketball games, you take risk on investments in stock markets and crypto, you do all this risk taking in every other aspect of your life, but when it comes down to women, you scared. I can't do it. I've never been scared of women. I don't have that fear. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that fear. So I had to take a step back from that. It's like I can't do that. I can't keep talking to guys day in, day out and give them what I know. Information I know, information that I done gathered over 30 plus years about females, about women, and y'all not do nothing with it. It's like, bruh, either you gonna play the game or you gonna leave them alone, or you gonna be with a man. Pick your option. Pick your option. But I can't keep doing it. So I put up a poll on my community tab a couple of days ago about what should I focus on going into 2025, and it was three answers. You know what I'm saying? And majority of people that voted said I need to talk about financial education and business. And second was psychology and human nature. And guess what? Didn't nobody vote on relationship advice. Didn't nobody vote on relationship advice. You know why? Because don't know how much advice can we give out? How many live streams can you talk? How many live streams can you have? How many panels can you do talking about women this, women this, women this, women this, women this, and y'all still don't do nothing? It's senseless. It don't make a lot of sense. It's stupid. So I'm falling back from a relationship advice. I still chime in here and there, but just having that as my main topic, my main conversation piece. No, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it. But I miss y'all though. I miss y'all. So anyway, let's talk about ooh, one of my interests right now. Excuse me. I got gas. Oh, burping and shit. But let me talk about one of my interests in politics. And I didn't really get interested in politics till 2008 when I first voted for Barack Obama. I was 29. So everything between my birth and the age of 29, I didn't care about the president. I didn't care about the mayor, the governor, the Congress, the Senate, House of Representatives. I didn't care about none of that. Even when I was in school, I didn't care about U.S. government. I didn't care about U.S. history. Like that wasn't nothing that interests me in school. You know, I was one of them kids that classes I liked, yeah, I did my work. In the classes I didn't like, I did just enough to pass the class. And U.S. government, I was sleeping class. To be perfectly honest, I was sleeping U.S. government. U.S. history, I was terrible in U.S. history. I didn't care. Now, me being the individual I am is like, yeah, I could pay attention and I could recite what was being told. Like U.S. government, I was sleeping class, and then Fridays I could pass the test, and the teacher be looking at me like, "How you pass test how you pass when you was sleep the whole week?" I'm like, I heard it, but I didn't care. I cared when I needed to make a good grade, but other than that, I didn't care. So I really just started paying attention to politics in 2008 when I first voted for Barack Obama. And you know, I was on the wave, first black man in office. Yeah, I was feeling the emotionals, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, we got a black man in office, and realized like I wasn't getting nothing done for my black ass. I gave my vote to the Democratic Party and didn't get nothing in return. Now I ain't gonna say I just didn't get nothing, but it was a struggle trying to get anything when other people were put in front of me. I shouldn't go into detail, but y'all already know people from other countries, people from other sexualities, they were put in front of me. DEI, they were put in front of me. So it was a struggle just trying to get a job and maintain a job when you put other people in front of me that was less qualified than me. But I'm not gonna go into detail. It is what it is. I fought through it. Got to where I got to. I am where I'm at now with politics. You know what I'm saying? And I remember in 2016 when Donald Trump was running for office against Hillary Clinton. And I was working at Nike at the time. I think I was a full-time employee. I had rolled over a couple of years ago from a temp to a full-time employee. And I remember, hold on for a minute. What's going on?
What are you doing?
Doing my live stream. You at work or at home?
I'm at home.
Why you ain't at work?
Because I'm taking me a nap and I'm going back.
Oh, you on break?
Yeah.
Oh.
I ate earlier so I can everything he keep looking at the phone trying to see who on the phone, but every time I turn the camera, he turns his head.
Who Draco?
Anyway, yeah.
Draco, what's up? You gotta say nothing.
Now look. But yeah, I ate earlier so I can go home and take me a nap. I'm tired. And I still gotta work another 6 hours tomorrow.
Well, that's the life of an adult.
Right, but everybody else get off at 12 tomorrow, but I gotta work till 4.
G14 classified.
Right. But I digress. I was just calling.
Well, yeah, you caught me in the middle of my live stream. What time you going back to work?
I don't know, about 1:10 or so.
Well, if I get through before you go back, I'll call you back.
Hey.
All right. Oh, that was my daughter. That was my baby. But yeah, so in 2016, when Donald Trump run for office, I was telling everybody at night, I said, Donald Trump gonna win. It was just me just talking shit. Like, I said, Trump gonna win. And every time I said it, folks would look at me like, you really believe Trump gonna win? I said, yeah. And like, why? I just believe it. I said, it's just something in my soul. Just something in my soul that tells me that Trump gonna win. Now, if I want to be on some masculine behavior, you want to call me misogynistic right fast, I told him, I said, and then I said, man, the country don't want no woman running the country. I said, that's just me looking at the country. I like they'll let Obama run for another term and win before they let a woman run the country. That was just me being honest. That was me being honest. No hatred toward Hillary Clinton, no hatred to no woman running for office nowhere. No hatred. It's just like in this position, I'm like, they'd rather have Barack Obama run the country again if he could run for a third term than Hillary Clinton. That was just me being honest. And a lot of people said I was hating. A lot of people said that I was just, why you want to vote Republican? Why you voting Republican? Like, man, I don't just care about Donald Trump like that. Either I respect Donald Trump. I always respected Donald Trump. I always respected his business, man. He said some off the wall ass shit. We all know that. But I always respected his business, man. Like in the hood, everybody respected his business, man. You didn't have to like him, but you could respect his grind. You could respect his hustle. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, I respect the man hustle. If he feel like he gonna put the country in a position that we run efficiently, we making money, the dollar stretching and all that right there, why not give him a chance? And just like in 2024 and 2016, it was all about feelings. They felt like Donald Trump was evil. They felt like Donald Trump was a threat. They felt like Donald Trump wasn't the man for the job. And they underestimated him like, oh, he's not a politician. He's not going to win. Like, ain't nobody going to vote for him. He's not a politician. Lo and behold, he beat Hillary Clinton. And it took the government by surprise. It took a lot of people by surprise that Donald J. Trump became the president of the United States, number 45. It surprised a lot of people. And ever since he had took the oath, ever since he had won the election in 2016, these folks tried day in and day out to put a stain on his name. Put a stain on his name. And I was sitting back in amazement. It's like, why so much vitriol? Why so much hate for this man? I'm like, what y'all care about? Do y'all care about how he makes you feel, or do you care about your pockets? Do you care about the economy? And day in, day out, they didn't care about the economy. They didn't care about how you were living as a middle class person. They didn't care. They wanted you to feel some type of way that this rich man, this billionaire, this quote unquote tyrant was running the country and we're going to run the country in the ground, but yet and still people on the ground was eating. People in the middle class was living. The dollar was stretching. And I remember telling my co-workers, I'm like, man, I see more with my money in 2016, 2017, 2018. I was telling my co-workers, I see more with my dollar since Trump been in office. And you know what people were telling me? Oh, your spending habits changed. No, they didn't. My spending habits didn't change. I still had to raise my kids. I still had to take care of my wife. I still had to pay bills. I still wanted to enjoy certain things out of life. I still wanted to go to the movies and to the restaurants. Little vacations here and there. You know what I'm saying? I still wanted to buy my shoes and clothes. Wanted to buy things for my wife. I still did all that. I just saw more. My dollar stretched more, and people told me my spending habits changed. No, they didn't. I spent more money on more bullshit. But I digress. Then 2020 come around, and all I'm hearing, anybody better than Trump. That was the slogan. Anybody better than Trump. You know why anybody was better than Trump? Because Trump was telling a lot of people that were looking for handouts, we're going to cut back on them handouts. We're going to cut back on some of this assistance we're giving y'all. Because some of y'all can actually get up and go do something. A lot of y'all can get up and go work. A lot of y'all just sitting around just looking for a handout. Begging for a handout. Don't want to get up off your ass and go get a job. Don't want to do nothing. I remember when he said something about them food stamps. Oh, y'all had a fucking nervous breakdown when that man said, not take them away from you, but take a little back from you. He didn't say he was going to counsel them. He said, you know what? I'll take some of the stamps and in return, I'll give you a box of food. I'll still give you stamps, but I'll give you a box of food too. I'll just reduce how many stamps you get. And in return, I'll give you a box of food. Oh, y'all freaked that. Y'all freaked that. Anybody was better than Trump. And y'all got y'all anybody. Sleepy Joe. Barack Obama's vice president. I don't know all the things he did in politics. When people be talking about the 94 crime bill, and 94 out of 15, don't know. To be perfectly honest. In 94 out of 15, I don't know. I was working a summer job. I had my little hustles at the corner store. You know, I was working at the corner store with my partner, making a couple dollars at the corner store. I was stealing adult movies out of my partner house and reselling them to other people. I was breaking in 4 houses and stealing stuff and reselling it. I didn't know nothing about no crime bill. I didn't pay attention. 15? I don't know. Didn't care to know. I was doing my own thing. I didn't care to know. I was a 15-year-old doing my thing, making my money the best way I know how between a summer job and stealing and reselling. That's all I knew. I wasn't watching CNN or C-SPAN or all that what a lot of these Gen X content creators talk about. Like, I was doing my thing at 15. I was in 10th grade. You know what my biggest concern in 10th grade was passing the ACT. That was my biggest concern in 10th grade, was taking the ACT, because I needed to graduate. And didn't care about that. I just knew I needed to graduate. That was my biggest concern, the ACT. In 94. That was my biggest concern. And I made a 21 on it for all those that's wanted. I did make a 21 on it. You know what I'm saying? That's something I take pride in. You know what I'm saying? I throw that in my kid's face every time. I knew I threw it in my daughter's face a whole lot, because I think the highest she made was a 17. My son took it one time. He made 18. I don't even know what my wife made on it, but you know. But that's a whole other story. But in 94, I was 15 years old. I didn't care about no crime bill. I was trying to pass my ACT and get some pussy from the girl I was dealing with at the time. I didn't care about no crime bill. Didn't affect me. Didn't affect me. I wasn't on the corner pumping no crack. I was a thief. I was shoplifting and breaking in folks' houses and stealing cars. I wasn't a dealer at the time. I was smoking weed, but I wasn't no dealer. I was a thief. I was a robber at that point in time. But the crime bill, I didn't know nothing about it. Didn't care to know nothing about it. Wasn't interested in it. That, like, no, I watched cartoons. When I come home from school, I watch cartoons. I watch cartoons. I was watching wrestling. I was watching football and basketball. I wasn't watching no politics. I didn't care. But y'all got Joe Biden in 2020. Y'all got Sleepy Joe in 2020. And look what happened. We went through a pandemic. That was terrible, worldwide. And, you know, they shut down everything, damn near everything. And inflation grew. Interest rates grew. And by the time the world opened back up, man, a bag of chips that used to cost me 50 cents would cost me $1. And there was nothing in the bag but what, 2-3 big chips and a bunch of crumbs. Gas was $3-4 when it was just $1 something before the pandemic. I could get a gallon of milk for $2, $3 probably at Kroger. Now it's $5. You hear what I'm saying? A lot of things rose. The price of goods rose. The price of gas rose. The price of light bill rose. The price of everything grew. The price of a house grew. The price of a car grew. Bidenomics. And the funny thing about it was, I would sit back and I would hear all the complaints about how much this costs, woo. And I would sit back and watch, and I was like, but y'all still going to go stupid for February 14th, Valentine's Day. Every time I hear somebody griping about how much something costs, I look at the news and say, oh, it's reported that X amount of millions, X amount of billions finna get spent on Valentine's Day. I'm like, are y'all complaining about how much in your pocket? And then turn around, you're gonna go broke for Valentine's Day. Oh, Mother's Day. Oh, let me forget Mother's Day. So many millions, so many billions getting spent on Mother's Day. Oh, wait a minute. You mean tell me y'all complaining about the price of gas? You complain about the price of food, but you wouldn't spend $100, $200, $300 on Mother's Day just to show your appreciation for the love of your mother. But as soon as Mother's Day's over with, you back to complain about you broke. Christmas, oh Lord. You gonna go in debt just to show your love to family members and friends that you love them, that you care about them. You're gonna put yourself in debt for one day when a lot of the things you buy are gonna be on sale December 26th. Just them 3 days by themselves. I'm not even including birthdays. I'm not including wedding anniversaries. I'm not including just because gifts, just because parties, divorce parties, baby showers. Oh no. Just Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and Christmas by itself. People were spending millions, if not billions of dollars, but you're complaining about how much money you got in your pocket. So I was sitting back like, something ain't adding up. What's the complaint? And then I see an uptick in homelessness. I see insurance going through the roof. I see the price of a car going through the roof. And I'm like, oh, you got issues. You can't find nowhere to stay. You complain about how much rent costs in an apartment. You complain how much your car note is, plus insurance. You complain about how much this, that, and the third thing that you want, that you need for your everyday existence. You need a place to stay. You need some transportation to get back and forth to work. You can't afford it, but you can go to Miami. All under Bidenomics. All under Bidenomics. And I'm sitting back, and me and my wife, we sit back. I'm a minimalist at best. I buy what I want. She buy what she want. But overall, I'm a minimalist at best. I don't do too much. Like, I like going to the movies. I like going out to eat. But outside of that, I don't do too much. I get money. I pay bills. And I save. I make sure my kids straight. Even though my daughter that I just got off the phone with got a new job. She making pretty decent money. She still called me and asked me the other day for some money. And I still try to have money in my pocket for her. I still try to have money in my pocket for my son. He going through his last year of high school. Matter of fact, we got to go to the University of Memphis tomorrow. He got invited to some type of all-day program tomorrow because he's in top 5 in his class. But I'm just sitting back watching all these folks complain about they can't buy this and can't do this and can't do that, but you're spending money on Valentine's Day for the same piece of pussy you got February 13th. You going broke on Mother's Day for the same woman that gonna tell you she love you and tell you she don't like your stinking ass in the same breath. But you gotta go broke for mama. And Christmas, again, folks, you tell me I was wrong because I told them, like, I buy my kids something all year round, January to December. I didn't need no special day to buy my kids anything because they did what I asked them to do. Like, December 25th is just another day off where I can sit and watch football and eat some shit I shouldn't be eating. I said, I ain't got to buy them no presents. And folks used to think I was wrong. I was like, yeah, but you the one going in debt to give somebody ungrateful a new pair of shoes or a new phone. And they complain about you can't pay your bills. But again, you can plan the trip. You can go where you want to go, but you can't pay your bills. So here we are at 2024, and we got Donald Trump up for election again versus the current vice president, Kamala, whatever you want to call her, Harris. I don't know. I'm going to call her VP. And we're talking about economy again. And a lot of people have woke up over the past 4 years about Bidenomics, and like, if you really cared about your pockets, you woke up. You realize is that under Joe Biden and under Kamala Harris is that your money was funny, and you couldn't do nothing really, but you had vibes, and that's what they saying about her campaign. The vibes. Have y'all seen her rallies? Have y'all seen her sit down interviews? Debate, the vibes. That lady can't talk her way out of a paper bag. And I don't like to call people stupid. I don't like to call people dumb. But anytime somebody asks her what she gonna do for the economy, and the first thing come out of the mouth is, I'm a middle class kid. I grew up in the middle class. And you ask her about the war going on in the Ukraine or Israel. Well, I'm a career prosecutor. I'm like, lady, you're not answering no questions. You sit up here and say whatever you want to say. Ain't nobody gonna check you. Ain't nobody gonna fact check you because they like the vibes. You make them feel good. You want a opportunity economy. I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I had to look up opportunity and economy. I had to look at the definition. I know the definition, but I had to make sure what I was listening to was correct. Opportunity is your chance to do something. In the lamest terms, opportunity is your chance to do something. Economy is money. So your opportunity economy is just you saying, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to make money. That's called capitalism. That's called hustling. That's called making something out of nothing. That's called the American way. Why are you trying to dress it up as something different? Why are you trying to dress it up as something different? Because your plan is to tax the so-called rich, the rich cats, the folks with all the money. That's your plan, to tax them to death. To create a program where, I'm going to create so many houses. Maybe later we don't have a housing problem. We have a homeless problem. Folks can't afford the houses. Or I'm going to create a program where I'll give you so much to start a small business so you can tax that small business when they become profitable. So you can keep this cycle going of you constantly taxing a small business, so you can kind of give money to somebody trying to start a small business, so you can keep on taxing on and on and on and on and on again. Or you're going to create a program where you're going to give out so much money for first-time home buyers. And the minute the house gain any value, you're going to tax them for the value that the house gained without them putting the money in their pocket. Yeah, that's a raw deal. But you giving them an opportunity to make money. Like, how much? And you talking about price gouging on groceries, like, that's the beginning. What else you gonna try to put a cap on? If you're trying to put a cap on groceries, what else you gonna try to put a cap on? But you having an opportunity economy. Sounds good until you really break this shit down. It's like, lady, you trying to keep folks in the same situation they in. She ain't gonna never tell you what you want to hear, how this opportunity economy work. No. She just wants you to enjoy the vibes, enjoy the ride. While Donald Trump at least saying, I'm gonna cut taxes, no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime. We're gonna create jobs. We're gonna let the dollar stretch a little bit more. Okay, cool. I'm with it. And as you can see, a lot of folks gonna sit there and say, a lot of folks ain't riding with him, just his radical fan base, delusional fan base. Yet and still, the Teamsters didn't endorse Kamala Harris. And they've been endorsing Democrats for decades. So why they ain't get the endorsement from the Teamsters? That's because the members of the unions understand the fact that their pockets are hurting. the leaders of the unions is in the pockets of the Democrats. They're like, okay, yeah, we'll ride along whatever y'all talking about. We're gonna get a little cut. We get a little incentive here and there, but the members like, nah, we want our dollar to stretch a little bit more. It's gonna be a tight race. It's gonna be a tight race. And if Trump win and he do everything he say he gonna do, you're gonna have more money. Which leads into this topic for today. And y'all know how I get down. I ain't gonna hold y'all all day. I don't believe in all that. Like, you know, I'm gonna say what I gotta say and I keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta eat my lunch. Might play a game or two, you know what I'm saying? On college football. I'm still playing college football, yeah. I ain't bought Madden. I ain't even played 2K yet, really. But college football, I'm still playing college football. You know, I got other things to do. Got to meditate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Watch a couple more news, you know, a little bit more news before my wife come home, for my son come home. So, you know how I get down. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you like the best way I know how. So, if Trump should win, and I want him to win, vote for who you want to vote for, but I do want Donald Trump to win. Let's say he do win and he holds up all the promises he say he's gonna do. Get you more money. What you gonna do with the money? Because I remember some months ago I had a conversation with some people about reparations. And I was asking them, I'm like, if you was to happen to get the money in reparations, what's your plans to do with the money that you get in reparations? And just like most people, like I said, some of the things I talk about don't have a color, don't have a gender, don't have a sexuality to it. It's just human nature. I was asking them, like, what you gonna do with the money that you get if you did get reparations? Oh, I'm gonna buy this type of house. I'm gonna buy this type of car. I'm gonna take this type of vacation. I'm gonna do this. I'm like, so basically, you're gonna take the money and just blow it on dumb shit. Now, don't get it wrong. Enjoy your life. Buy what you want to buy. I said, but I ain't heard you say nothing about creating anything. I heard you just saying you're gonna spend a lot of money on vibes, on good times, on moments. I didn't hear you say nothing about saving, investing, none of that. Just vibes. Just let me enjoy the vibes. Let me get this brand new car. Let me go buy this brand new flat screen. Let me go buy this brand new shoe. Let me buy this brand new hair. Let me go get this seafood boil. So if Trump wins and he holds up to everything he said he's gonna do, what y'all gonna do with the money? What you gonna do with the money? Where your mind at? The majority of people walking the face of the United States, mind is basically, I can buy more stuff. I can buy more stuff. I can buy stuff that I ain't gonna use at the grocery store, but because I have the extra money, I can buy certain type of cheese or certain cuts of meat that you never had before, but because your dollar stretch a little bit more, you're gonna buy it, and chances are you ain't gonna like it. You're gonna let it go to waste. You ain't gonna be able to cook it right. Something gonna go wrong. So we're like, oh well. You're gonna buy more for what? If you buy fruits and vegetables, you're gonna buy so many, and then they're gonna be molded and whatever because you ain't gonna use them. Because you're gonna have money to go to these 4-star, 5-star restaurants and blow your bag up in there. The new iPhone just came out. You're gonna go buy that one, and then the iPhone 17 come out. Or you just bought a 16. Now you gotta go buy the 17 because you like the cameras. Oh no. It ain't even the cameras, now it's the AI. Yeah. You gonna buy the new, well, the 2024s are trying to get off the lot. Every dealership in the United States trying to get rid of the 2024 or the 2025 coming in. Now you're gonna have the money to go buy the 2025. And then turn around and try to buy a 2026. Yeah. They just cut interest rates so y'all can go get a house. You still can't afford it, but you want the house. That's the quote unquote American dream. If you had more money in your pocket, you ain't gonna do nothing about a lot of bullshit. You ain't gonna do nothing about a lot of bullshit, a lot of shit you don't need. I have been guilty of that myself. That's why I can talk the way I talk, because I know I've been there. I've been there. But I know the majority of people, regardless of the skin color, regardless of the gender, you're gonna buy a lot of bullshit. Because you got the extra money to buy bullshit. But instead of buying bullshit, do something with your money. Make your money work for you. Make your money work for you. And see, the thing about making money work for you, it's just like when January 1st come around, everybody make their New Year's resolution. A lot of people say, oh, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna go to the gym more. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. You don't go to the gym more. And one thing I know about going to the gym is the hardest part ain't going to the gym. You just get your ass up and go to the gym. If you got weights at the house, you can work out at the house. Whatever the case may be, you ain't got to go to the gym, but you can work out at the house. That's not the hard part. The hard part is the shit you eat. That's the hard part. Not going to the gym, the shit you eat. You still gonna want to eat bad. You still gonna want to make mistakes. You still gonna want to eat hamburgers all the time. You still gonna want to eat pizza all the time. What's the thing that saucy nuggets? You want your sauce on your chicken nuggets and your chicken strips. There's so many TikToks I watch with Canes. They just going stupid with the cane sauce. Like, really? The mukbangs, you going to get a Popeye chicken sandwich and want to put macaroni and everything on there. Don't get me wrong, it's entertaining. But it's also unhealthy. So you're going to do all that, and then I'm going to go to the gym. And I'm going to work it off. But after you leave the gym, you're going to go get you some Ben & Jerry's, some Baskin Robbins. You're going to go to some bakery, some after-hours spot where they got some crazy menu items. You're going to pig out. You ain't going to eat nothing healthy for breakfast. You're going to pig out. You ain't going to eat nothing healthy for lunch. You're going to pig out. Then you're going to go to the gym when you can, and you ain't going to lose no weight. You ain't going to look no better. You're going to wonder why. It's because what you eat. It ain't because you ain't going to the gym. It's because what you eat. So even with that, your mindset is messed up to the point to where you're going to want to have a better life, but the things you are buying are not going to make your life better. They're liabilities. See, you want a better life, but the way your mind is structured is that you need that brand new TV. Why? The way your mind is set up, you need them brand new shoes. You need that new hair. Why? Why? You're going to complain about you trying to get ahead. You trying to start a business. You trying to make more money, whatever the case may be, but yet still you're buying dumb shit. You got to change your mindset. You got to think like a business. And that's something I told my son not too long ago. Because he been seeing me reading my books, listening to audio books. You know, he planning on majoring in business when he go to college. And, you know, I'm trying to put some information in his head and all that. And I told him, I said, bro, I've been trying to tell you was a business for a long time. I said, but for some strange reason, you ain't listen to me. Because when he was 13, we put him in the little recruitment program to help him get into college through athletics. And I told him at 13, I was like, bro, you're a business. I said, when you go on social media, on Instagram, on X, TikTok, whatever the case may be, I said, don't promote dumb shit. Promote who you are, promote what you're doing and all that right there. I said, you're a business. And now he's changed his mindset at 17. I'm like, bro, I told you this 4 years ago and you didn't pay no attention. Now you finna get out of high school and you got plans on going to college. Now you want to look at yourself as a business. You want to look at yourself as more than just an entity. I'm like, nigga, you a business. I've been told you that. I tell any man, any woman that like you're a business. Treat yourself as a business. Change your mindset. Now, the thing about your business is you are on the short term or you long term. Because just like relationships, like I say, I don't like talking about, but a business and relationships can go hand in hand. So just like with business, if you are short term thinking about quick money, when you invest in the stock market, you trying to be a day trader, you trying to hurry up and flip shit quick fast. Your relationship's the same way. You just trying to get some pussy. You just trying to hit it and quit it, pump and dump. Yeah, them some of the same terms that they use in business. So if you look at yourself as a short-term investor, short-term business owner, you're gonna move as a short-term investor. You're gonna move on the short term. If you're thinking long term, you're gonna move with a purpose. You're gonna move with a little bit more patience, a little bit more discipline, so you can get what you want. You feel what I'm saying? That's the biggest problem is the mindset. Man, who is it calling me? Hold up, the school. Hello? Before I go any further, it's some strange thing going on in my city right now. For the past couple of days, there have been a lot of school threats going on in our district. And it's unsettling with me right now. Because like I said, my son's still in school and these folks come to make like what's the day? Thursday. I think since Friday of last week, they done had about 3-4 lockdowns. It's crazy. It's crazy. So if you got any kids that's in school, man, be cautious of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Be cautious. But like I said, y'all gotta change our mindset. Y'all gotta look at yourself like an investment. If you a short-term investment, then everything you do gonna be short-term. Everything gonna be about the vibes. Something quick. Something quick. Something that an emotional adrenaline rush, a dopamine hit, something quick. Something quick. That once it die down, then you're gonna be looking at yourself like, what I just do? Why I just spent this money? Why did it? Because you want that quick vibe. But if you're looking at yourself like a long-term investor for the long haul, if you're looking 5-10 years down the line, then you're gonna have patience and discipline. You're gonna do things the right way. You know what I'm saying? And really, the earlier you start thinking about this, the better off you be down the line, the better off your mind to be. So like I always told my son, like I told my daughter, is that you're a business. And the minute you get your mind right and moving like a business, the better off you be. But see, a lot of us didn't grow up with that mindset because we was always fascinated on stuff. We was always fascinated on stuff. That's why the economy be what it is. That's why people buy the thing, because we focus on this. This is what makes us better than the next individual because of all the stuff we got. The truth of the matter is, it's like I said, them just dopamine hits. They don't mean nothing, because once the effect wear off, then you just got another foreign car. Like it's one thing when you got one and you the only one that got one, but then you see another one and another one, another one. It's pretty strange how you be in traffic and all of a sudden you see so many folks driving your car. Now your car ain't exclusive like it once was when you first bought it. It's kind of strange that when you go get the new iPhone, that how many other people got the new iPhone. It's like, well, it ain't exclusive. But yet still, you gotta have the stuff. But you gotta change how you think first and foremost before you do anything else. But a lot of us ain't gonna do it because it's hard. It's easier for you to go to the casino and blow $100 than you either put that money in the stock market. It's easier for you to go to the casino and blow $100, blow $1,000, blow whatever, than it is to put that money in the stock market for 3 to 5 years. Yeah. Because you need stuff. Then the second part is you need multiple streams of income. And I know y'all done heard this a plenty of times. What's your side hustle? Now, a lot of people, they use social media as a side hustle. And for those that are entertaining, for those that can get the little dollars off of that, yes, currency. Or you can get the likes, the followers, the subscribers, that's currency. But, you know, if you on these YouTube spaces, a lot of folks use the Cash App as a way of getting paid. And it's a way to get paid. Don't let me tell you it's not. But when you're not getting money like you want to get money off this app, you get to complaining. But it's like, bro, if you know how to hustle, then you will know that only the best will make money. Only the best gonna get so many subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So many likes. Only the best. Just for you to get one like and one comment, one subscriber, you're on your way to doing something. I looked at my numbers now. I'm at what? 1,100 subscribers. And some people say, oh, I ain't did nothing. But for me, like 1,100 subscribers, that's a plus for me. And I ain't as consistent as a lot of these content creators is. I ain't on live streams all day, every day. I'm enjoying what I'm getting, doing and how I'm doing it. Now I could be a little bit more greedier. I could be a little bit more active, but right now I'm content and I'm working on it. But outside of content creating, what other hustle do you got? Don't tell me you're gonna hit the block. Everybody trying to sell something. Like my brother, one of my younger brothers, he's 42. Still talking about he's selling weed. I'm like, bro, okay, cool. I ain't gonna knock you, do what you do, but it's like, you still selling weed? Why? Is you getting anything out of it? This man just literally told me folks trying to pay him what they want to pay him for 3.5, 3.5. I'm like, really? Like he literally arguing with customers, telling him that they're gonna pay him what they want to pay him for the product they want. Like, and that's on the side hustle you got. You ain't got nothing else going on for yourself. You ain't investing in the stock market. I would tell you to invest in real estate, but then you'll be busting your own head because who you going? First of all, you gotta get a house for a reasonable price. Find that. Then if you get the house, then you got to charge tenants crazy numbers to make a profit that they can't afford. So I can't tell you go into real estate right now. So whatever side hustle you can come up with, you know, it got to be something that's they're gonna cost you nothing that they're gonna make something off of. I don't know. I can't give you all the information. You gotta dive off into these markets yourself. You gotta do your own research, but you gotta get a side hustle. Invest in some assets. Invest in some stuff that's gonna make money. Invest in the pressure washer. go wash some windows or some driveways. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a pickup truck and haul some metal. You know what I'm saying? Start a consulting course. Sell some courses. And I ain't talking about selling no courses on how to be a man and how to get a woman. Sell some courses that make some sense to people right now. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that. Oh, my eye hurting. Oh no, man. Oh. Then after you change your mindset, after you found some multiple streams of income, limit your liabilities, limit your expenses. Like just because you can afford a car, the note, that don't mean you're gonna get the car. Just because you can afford it don't mean you can maintain it. And I see car commercials every day. Oh, you paid this month, you gotta put this much down and this much a month, and that's just the car. No, we ain't even talking about insurance. Why go crazy over this car that's gonna lose value as soon as you drive it off the lot? Why? Because you gotta have the foreign, because you gotta have the push button, because you gotta have all the gimmicks and gadgets and gizmos that go along with the car. And be crying when you had to go take it to the dealership to get maintained, and you gotta pay $1,000 for oil change. And you don't want to do that, so you go try to find a shade tree mechanic that don't know how to change the oil in this 2024 Lambo. So yeah, you have to limit your expenses. You have to limit your liabilities. Just because you can afford this trip to Miami, Atlanta, Vegas, Dubai, Amsterdam, wherever you want to go, do you have to take that trip? Especially when you take the trip and can't afford to pay your rent, can't afford to pay your light bills. Is it necessary? You'll tell me, yeah, because of YOLO. You only live once. You want the vibes, but you're going broke for the vibes. And then as you women wonder why you can't find no good dude, because ain't no good dude for to spend all his money on your bills and your vacations. And you come to talk about he broke. Like my wife by herself, she want what she want, but if she ain't dying to go on no $1,000 vacations, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta go to the mall and try to tear down the mall just because she know I buy some things. She like, nah, get my feet done. Take me to the movies, buy me some crab legs. That's about it. Pay some of these bills, take care of these kids. That's about it. You ain't got to bust your head to take care of me. But yeah, first change your mindset, realizes that you a business. Treat yourself accordingly. Find you some multiple streams of income. Because everybody, anything could be a hustle. Anything could be a hustle. All you gotta do is open up your eyes, look around you. There's specks of gold all around you. You just gotta recognize them when you see it. And some of them may be out the ordinary. Everybody ain't doing it, but like I said once before, it's like everybody want to start a business, but what business you gonna start that everybody else doing too? What you gonna? Everybody cooking, everybody got clothes, everybody doing hair, nail, whatever the case may be. So how do you stand out? So yeah, it's always specks of gold around you. You just gotta know when you see them and what to do with them. Then you got to limit your expenditures, your expenses, your liabilities. You gotta limit them. You're gonna pay bills. That's obvious. You're gonna pay bills. But the thing that you the other things you buy, you ain't gotta spend a lot of money on them to enjoy things. You ain't got to. You want to because it's a status symbol to show that you big girl, big dog. But to go broke trying to show off for people that don't give a damn about you, like that's stupid. That's dumb. Then don't be ashamed to ask for money. Now, it used to be hard on content creators asking for money and everything like that. I think I'm gonna ease up my stance on that because as you can see, I got my banner in the lab now, $40. Ask for a raise at work. Know your worth. Get your money where you can get it. Ain't nothing wrong with making more money at a job. Ain't nothing wrong with asking. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for money. It's just don't be in your feelings when you don't get it. That's my biggest thing. You can ask for it, just don't be mad when you don't get it. Just don't shut down your show when you don't get certain amounts of money. Don't do that. Don't have a hissy fit. If you ask for it, you don't get it. Hey, you don't get it. At least you asked. If you ask for a raise at work, you don't get it. At least you asked. Now, what you do after that, that's on you. But at least you asked. At least you was woman enough and man enough to know your worth and ask for what you wanted. Now, passive income. You're just looking for ways to make money while you sleep. Digital products. Like I said, digital products, courses, things of that nature to where you set something up on your online store, you set something up with one of these programs and you let it run its course. You go in there so often and tweak some things, change some things around, but you basically just set some things up and let it do what it do. You market it, you promote it, but overall you just doing a little here and there things and letting it do what it do. Letting it do what it do. And the last thing, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Hey, set your goals. Set your goals and know what you're willing to do to achieve your goals. How much money you want to make per month, how much money you want to make per year, per day, per week. Set your goals. How much time you willing to take out of your day to get that money? How much time you willing to take out of this week, out of this month to make the goal you set? How much you willing to invest in the stock market? How much you willing to invest in starting your own business? Set your goals. So if you follow them things, if you get your mind right, if you cut down liabilities and expenses, if you find multiple streams of income, if you set your goals, if you do all of that right there, create passive income, if you do all of that right there, then you have a chance to make it in the next 4 or 5 years. So when 2028 come around and you're going, we got to vote between another Democrat and another Republican, and when they bring up economy again, at least you have a little bit more understanding of what's going on instead of just voting for vibes. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I didn't recognize anybody in the chat that said something in the chat. You know, I'll just get my rocks all right fast, get myself back into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been watching football. And I've been having to deal with my son in his last year of school. So, you know, y'all have to pardon me for taking care of my real life. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be back next week with another live, with some more financial education, some more business talk, maybe a little human nature, psychology, whatever the case may be. I might kick in a little relationship advice, but that'll be the minimum. Anyway, I appreciate those for coming through. I appreciate those for commenting, you know what I'm saying? And I will get up with you good people next week. Check out my shorts through the week. Check out any pre-records I drop. Anything I put on my community tab, more likely it'll be a poll. I would like for you to vote on it if you can. And outside of that, enjoy your life, enjoy yourself. And I will see y'all next Thursday, 11 o'clock Central Time. Bye-bye.
Hey, look. Labels blowing up my line and got me missing calls. Told her you ain't gotta hit me till you licking balls. Feel like Xavier F, baby, I be cooler than the mink weather. Make a Coke bottle, give me brains till I think better. Back up on my shit again, hanging out with Benjamin. Franklin got me stankin' in the Lincoln, talking dividends. Look at what we did again, brought the water dipping in. Down in Texas on them elbows where your digits been. All these niggas pussy, I can smell it through the audio. Lapping everybody, got me working on my cardio. Party over daddy home, creeping out the caddy comb. Straight from underground, I got these motherfuckers Maddie on. I been kick pushing on my grind since the pro skate. I don't fuck with niggas, you would figure that I'm pro hate. Chillin' in the cut like a scab, ready to peel niggas. You ain't gotta like it, I promise you gotta deal with us. Used to be friendly, I'm off that and I'm on business. All I've been seeing is flawed jewelry and fake digits. So when I tell them I'm the coldest, it ain't superstition. Every time you see me, you gon' find me in a new position, nigga. Fuck you mean? Look, ain't had to tell them I'm the truth, I think they knew it. Don't like to talk about the shit, I like to do it. So while these other niggas hungry going through it, you see me thumbing through these hundreds, getting to it. Ain't had to tell them I'm the truth, I think they knew it. Don't like to talk about that shit, I like to do it. So while these other niggas hungry going through it, you see me thumbing through these hundreds, getting to it. I told her, fuck a fat ass, do you have meg knees? I'ma need that right after the head, please. Bet your bitch leave way before my bread leave. Got them Googling the caption, trying to see who said these. Tell these hateful motherfuckers I've been choosing love. It's the God, baby, tell me really who's above. These niggas washed and always talking what it used to was. Meanwhile, I'm raising up them digits like the Booster Club. I'm in my finest hour, hit the shower, fuck her for one. Doing push-ups, running laps around the comfortable ones. I be coolin', I be chillin', I be fucking with fun, but check the trophy case. I can't find nothing you done. Need Huxtable funds. Bitch, you either with it or you in the way. Making money been the play. Ain't looking for no friend today. I just came to kindergarten. I do not intend to stay. Look you in the eyes and let you know that's what I meant to say. Had to tell them I'm the truth. I think they knew it. Don't like to talk about the shit. I like to do it. So while these other niggas hungry going through it, you see me thumbing through these hundreds, getting to it. Ain't had to tell them I'm the truth. I think they knew it. Don't like to talk about that shit, I like to do it. So while these other niggas hungry going through it, you see me thumbing through these hundreds, getting to it.